Alright guys, and we are back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to go ahead and do a quick video and speculate on what's going to take place the month before the 5-year anniversary on Global. So I have a couple of things open as reference. Now again, this is purely speculation. We don't know. And I've looked on the Dokkan Wiki for a couple of hints and also cross-reference to see what might have taken place for JP side as well. So there's also going to be kind of a little bit of this dance between time, just because, as obviously as we all know, JP is 6 months ahead. Yeah, 6 months ahead of Global. So the celebration, will definitely look different, but what that placeholder looks like, we can speculate on. So, real quick, we've got the JP, and first of all, shout out to the Dokkan Wiki, to the mods there, who keep this updated and are pretty diligent with it. So shout out to them. So let's go ahead and take a look at the campaigns for JP, and this is year 4, particularly right before the 5-year anniversary, right? So just for reference, we're going to go ahead and take a look at 5-year, and here we start January 22nd, the 5-year, the anniversary countdown campaign, right? So what happens before that, right? As we all know, or if I'm not mistaken, they pulled pretty much what they did with LR and UI Goku on Global this year. I believe they did the same thing with JP in like December, January, something like that, with Tech LR Broly, if I'm not mistaken. I probably should have pulled that up, but anyway, well, let's kind of screw it. Let's kind of take a look at it. Let's see. Let's look for Broly. Broly. All right, and we have the Tech LR Broly, and he was released. Oh, wait, let me see. Oh, I'm wrong, actually. So then, I remember it might have been Tiger or Truth that had mentioned that Broly came out like a month before 5 years. So interesting that they have their information wrong. But anyway, so we're going to go ahead and take a look. Mistake on my part. But so I guess Tech LR Broly didn't come out. But so we have in November, right? I'm gonna go this far. I'm gonna go this far for a reason, and you guys will catch up in a minute. But we have in November, we have the Dragon Ball, Super Dragon Ball Heroes campaign, right? And this runs all the way up to December 5th, right? Now, obviously, this is like a month and a half before JP's 5-year anniversary. However, I am also speculating that this placeholder time for Global during, the month before the JP anniversary is where I believe last week there was a new Heroes episode that was released. Yeah, I believe it was last week that a new Heroes episode was released, and I believe there was a new one, and that one, if I'm mistaken, might have been Cooler and Cumber that fought, and then prior to that was the highly anticipated Goku, Super Saiyan God Blue versus Beerus, which was a phenomenal failure. So I bring that up because this could be that placeholder. This could be that month, quote unquote, campaign. Let's go ahead and drown your stones because we have this enticing unit out for Heroes, right? Because obviously we know that Heroes don't come out often, right? Um, so we have that, right? And we have, to reference the Dragon Ball Heroes missions and campaigns. So not saying that this is what we're gonna get. Obviously, I'm just speculating that they may revamp something, right? So especially if I'm not mistaken, then the golden cooler and, well, mecha cooler, I guess, or whatever. He's like now the cyborgish one. He's not this nice buff version, but then you have the Super Saiyan Cumber as well, Evil Cumber that fought. So they might make a stage for them for their fight. I don't know. And for Beerus and Goku, Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta, I don't know. Well, anyway, now I'm gonna go ahead. That's just looking at JP, what they had potentially had, in prior to the 5 year anniversary, right? Because then we also have the Christmas banner, right? We had the Christmas banner, which was, if I'm not mistaken, it was the 200 stones, and you end up with a LR, like a guaranteed LR. Like you do the steps. Like I think it was 30 stones, and you get a unit that easy A's. You get a category unit. You get different units. So you roll through, if I'm not mistaken, like 200 stones, and you end up with a minimum an LR, right? So I believe that happened in Christmas or in slash New Year. Because now if we go to year 5, right, then we go into the countdown celebration, right? And obviously that happens, January 28th. So we're not there yet, okay? Bear in mind that now this is where we're playing this little weird time jump, this little time skipping, and no hit. Um, so LR STR in Goku, his banner is set to close on global June 7th. That's literally, if we're looking at July 7th as the 5 year anniversary, then we're looking at a month where this is what we're speculating. There is something that happens during that month. We don't know, and this is what the speculation is, right? Obviously, they're gonna tie in the 10. I believe it's 10 days to count down for the 5 year anniversary. So that's speculating for from JP's history. Now, looking at Global's history, particularly year 3, right before year 4, because that was our most recent annual anniversary, right? That's when we had the Super Saiyan 4s. This was the campaign that we had, because now you look at July 6th, that is the end of the campaign, right? It starts June 20th, ends July 6th, okay? And that is this ultimate training with the gods. And they dropped they didn't drop it for the first time, but they reintroduced, per se, LR Whis and Beerus's banner, right? So here we have the missions, right, or the campaign, right? So you have Beerus, who can be Dokkan awakened into an LR, will show up in the legendary summon. You'll have the 9th virtual Dokkan Ultimate Clash. I don't know what we're on in global right now. Let's see. So you can get some story keys, some challenge keys, 16 stones. Then you get 25 stones, and this is the mission rewards. So you get to do those, right? And this was last year, right before the 4 year anniversary, right before LR Goku and LR Vegeta dropped, right? So they could do the same thing with a different LR. I don't know if they necessarily would, just because that would be 2 legendary summon banners back to back. So that's why I'm more so thinking of something like a mini celebration like this, maybe heroes, maybe something else. Who knows? Um, we don't know, right? So there's that, right? So this, I don't know if it could happen. They might just bring back the guaranteed LR 200 stone banner, just to milk people out of their stones. Um, so we don't know. Okay. The other thing that could happen, and this is just, again, this is all purely speculation, right? Obviously, we had the LR int go LR, not int, sorry, LR STR Goku UI, right? However, there was also the Dragon Ball Fighter Z Goku that dropped, for the Ultra Instinct Goku that dropped. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to get another UI Goku. That's not what I'm saying. However, what I am saying is that we could get a Fighter Z celebration. Okay? Just because, if Fighter Z is having Goku Ultra Instinct drop on May 22nd, let's see, when was it dropped? May 22nd, right? Then, Dokkan might say, yeah, well, let's go ahead and have Fighter Z in our game. Because people might want to pull for those units. Who knows? I don't know if there's necessarily any other units that they might want to throw in a banner. I mean, there's Android 21, there's Android 16, that are kind of like the Fighter Z exclusive, quote unquote. I mean, 16 isn't necessarily a Fighter Z exclusive, but he plays a critical role in the storyline of Fighter Z, right? Whereas 21 is kind of like the main antagonist in at least in like the arc 1. I haven't really played past arc 1. But anyway, so I say that to say that that this might not necessarily be Dragon Ball Heroes, but it might just be Dragon Ball Fighter Z. You know, um, or it could be a combination of both. Who knows? Who knows? But there's gonna be this kind of weird month where nothing really happens other than a mini celebration, and I'm really thinking that this one is highly unlikely. I'm not necessarily saying Beerus, right? Because I don't think they would repeat the kind of the same copy and paste event slash banner slash missions and campaign. I don't think they would copy and paste it for the same month, for the same characters, for the same stones, for the same, like, no. I don't think it would work that way, right? Again, and also this is another LR, another legendary summon banner. So we currently have the UI Goku banner. That's a legendary summon. I don't think they would do back to back. My money is on a possible Dragon Ball Heroes celebration, just because there's been some recent episodes that have dropped for Heroes, right? And obviously that follows the Heroes game on the Switch. Or we have a reincarnation or reintroduction or whatever for Fighter Z. Considering this could be like a quote unquote like the cross collaboration, not necessarily like they will be collaborating together, but hey, Fighter Z is dropping, that has dropped Ultra Instinct, and Dokkan has dropped Ultra Instinct. Well, let's both do Fighter Z, right? I don't know, whatever. So highly unlikely. I think these two might be it. Okay. Now, my verdict is you don't pull. Just straight off the bat, you don't pull. While the heroes and maybe the Fighter Z units may be enticing depending on what they release, if it's this, again, purely speculation, I don't foresee them being game breaking, such as UI Goku, STR, or the Blue Fusions, or LR Rose. Broly. In another video, I had kind of compared STR, Goku, the Blue Fusions, and Rose, but I didn't bring up Broly, and I didn't bring up Broly for a reason, and a lot of that had to do with the fact that he's very limited on categories. I think his link skills are basically kind of null. Like not too many characters have them. Not only that, but they're not like the best links. While they're a fun unit to run with, I mean, you would literally have to center your whole team around like the Broly trio, which is, I mean, you could do like your Wrathful Broly, you could do your physical, Super Saiyan Broly. You could have the STR Broly, the legendary, like the LR one, the OG one. What else? You could um, maybe no. You could probably replace STR Broly with the Tech Broly if you have him. And maybe like one of the Super Saiyan 3 Broly's. I don't know. I mean, but again, you're looking at kind of, you see how you're kind of forming the team around that one because you want to make sure that he gets his key up, or not he, but they get their key up. I don't know. So all in all, I would definitely not summon for something like this. I would definitely not summon for something like this. I don't even know if I would necessarily summon for anything in the next month. It's gonna be a bait drop banner, completely bait. I would be very surprised. I mean, highly surprised if they drop another legendary summon banner. Another thing that is highly speculated is like the Int LR Goku. Int. Sorry, I keep bringing up Int because I'm so used to him. The STR Goku ends June 7th. I don't think they would start the anniversary sooner than July. I really highly doubt it. Somebody had brought it up on like Twitter or Reddit, something like, "What if they're speculating? What if this dead month they just decide to bring it up?" And it's like, no, I don't. I highly don't think so. I think there's just gonna be another bait. So, all in all, definitely don't summon on anything that's coming up. If there is dragon sales and you are a pay to play player, then I would highly suggest on stocking on up on them. If you are not, if you're free to play, but these dragon sales are up, I would highly encourage you to just do one purchase, if at that, right? Just go ahead and do one purchase. And especially because if the dragon sales are discounted fairly well, then it's just going to set you up for the 5 year anniversary. So, all in all, good luck to everybody in the next coming month with, the upcoming dry spell that we're going to have before the glorious 5 year anniversary. And I will catch y'all at another time.